Offensive pen testing. This is the start here of this path. No matter where you are, the skills and requirements for a penetration tester will be the same. You'll be required to have a good understanding of various aspects within information security, including web applications, network, and sometimes even low-level technology like assembly. A good understanding of these technologies is essential to learning how to exploit them. The aim of this path is to make you ready for real-world penetration testing by teaching you how to use industry-standard tools along with technology to find vulnerabilities in machines. By the time you complete this path, you will be well prepared for interviews and jobs as a penetration tester. To complete this path, you should have a basic to medium understanding of computing. You can use this pathway to help you acquire the skills needed to go and get certified by well-known certifiers in the security industry. Requirements. Prerequisites. Well, how many times can I read it wrong? You need to be comfortable with web application security and network security to complete this pathway. If you do not already have these prerequisites, complete the Junior Penetration Tester pathway. And that's what we just completed. So, we have the getting started that I think we've done, but it says let's get started with a few easy rooms which will give you practice in the following areas: active reconnaissance, vulnerability scanning, privilege escalation, web application attacks. It's important to take notes when attacking machines, as you will usually be required to explain the vulnerabilities to both a technical and non-technical audience. To get practice, why not take notes or write a blog post for each room you complete? And the ones here are Tutorial, Vulnerversity, Blue, and Kenobi. And I'm not redoing them, it wasn't that long ago I did them, so... Advanced exploitation. Now you're warmed up, it's time for you to dive a little deeper. Complete the following rooms to get practice in: vulnerability scanning, handling public exploits, password cracking, Metasploit framework, port redirection. So now we kind of know what is here. Steel Mountain. I remember there that we used two different ways of... We used both Metasploit and like a normal way. So now it's time for Alfred and Jenkins. And then we have... seems like being a lot of challenges here, which is nice. And then we have buffer overflow, which is very nice. Yeah. And then we have Active Directory, which is very nice. And then we have hacking with PowerShell, bypass Windows app locker and escalate your privileges. Mr. Robo CTF, retro, new high score. Well, so this is the next one to do. So let's just start it and we'll see. We have 30 minutes, maybe an hour, depending on how much other things I have to do here. So since I'm doing everything very thoroughly, and I will think that these times will always be too short since I'm reading aloud and everything. So, Alfred, exploit Jenkins to gain an initial shell. Then escalate your privileges by exploiting Windows authentication tokens. So we got a hint here. And I know that this is web, and web is what I feel the most unsecure about. So, but it's always web, right? It's always web first. I'm thinking I'm going to update the title. It's no longer Windows Privilege Escalation, this is Windows. Alfred. My door is now open. Yes, yes. So, my youngest, he had some problem with the drawer in the oven. Yeah, let's switch. Oh, my headache just went boom there. So why headache? Let's ignore it. So, YouTube? I'll have to find a way to do this better, you know? But I have to go click content, live, edit, and then I can edit the title of the stream. There, so there we have it saved. And we have several TryHackMe up. Let's close that one. There, so yeah, so let's get started. It's started. And this is a box, kinda. Yeah, it's like a box. In this room, we'll learn how to exploit a common misconfiguration and widely used automation server, Jenkins. This tool is used to create continuous integration, continuous development pipeline that allow developers to automatically deploy their code once they made changes to it, after which they will use an interesting privilege escalation method to get full system access. Since this is a Windows application, we'll be using Nishan to gain. Now this is new to me. That's nice. To gain initial access. The repository contains a useful set of scripts for initial access, enumeration, and privilege escalation. In this case, we'll be using the reverse shell scripts. Okay, So a new resource, I think I might have it. Invoke PowerShell TCP. So it's not really a box because we're giving what we should use. There, and this needs to go to the links, but where? Offensive PowerShell for red team penetration testing and offensive security. Active Directory. So, the biggest thing really with this is to learn all the tools, right? To know all the things, recognize all the things you can do. Yeah, 11:30. So the actual planned stream end time is 12. But now both kids have food, but I need food too, so I'm thinking how far we should dig into this, or if we should only focus on this for now. Maybe even. Initiating is a framework and collection of scripts and payloads which enables usage of PowerShell for offensive security, penetration testing, and red teaming. Useful during all phases of penetration testing. So, import module PSN1. Import all the scripts. Use individual scripts. Dot sourcing. To get help about any script, get help script name fol. Note that the help is available for the function loaded after running the script. So I am a bit tired. I think I watched like a cybersecurity stream at like 10 to 2 or something. I had set to start streaming at 8. Oh, so it's all my fault I'm tired. But I'm starting to feel it now. Let's start making notes, and let's start just exploring the box, ignoring their thing, right? Because we will use that, but let's just do what we would regularly do first. Let's make box notes for it. Alright, it's on the wrong screen. So let's actually, that makes me confused here. It's a new folder, Alfred, and new note 0, info, and did I copy the IP? I did. And new note 1 nmap. So let's, we have the IP. Let's just clear this and start nmap on the IP. And then I can sleep a bit now. So after this, it is a web one. So let's see what it looks like with GoBuster, right? Before we even look at the site, or maybe the same time. We can make a note for that. Oh my god. So then I'm assuming we'll look at the web. And I should be looking at my notes to do this probably, but right, we want burp. We want burp now. So burp is not started, of course. Come on. It's kind of slow. Nah, come on. So, okay, so now we know what Alfred it is. Okay. So I guess we'll copy his email address here. My god. Right click. No, not selection source. Well. That was interesting. So we didn't actually get the full thing. Well, Nmap might already... No. You never know, I noticed. A nice error message. So... I feel that this takes a long time to do. It's usually quick. Let's see. What was the last one? Well, there it is. So, copy. So this kind of breaks the nice readability there. I made the wrong one. So, well, 80, as we noticed, doesn't seem to have a title. Then we have 3389. Alfred. Alfred. 80. So right, so now we have not one to do there, but 3. Oh well. So R is follow redirects, U is the URL, and we'll just do the IP that I don't remember, so I am tired. Especially with that IP. 10, 104, 236, because 236 is mine. I just took other numbers before. The word list, the threads, and the E is full paths, right? Extended file names or something. Should we look for some kind of files? Well, this will be the tiny site. I don't think there will be anything here. But I'm thinking while we look, why not let it do something, right? So, 10, 104, 236, colon, 3389. It didn't do anything. It's just slow. So let's also try so this is so annoying. I did press Ctrl C here. Hello, Jenkins. So, from person to F. So, yeah, I don't think we'll find anything. And I don't think this one will work. No. Just testing. I feel a bit like I'm stupid starting stuff, and I know I will quit soon. But especially since I'm tired. So we can make it a bit bigger, right? Name logging action J HGIS security check. So if I click here instead, oh, but it's popping up there. Submit, sign in, submit button, text, JavaScript. And doesn't get element by AD focus or check event. Remember me click. Remember me, remember me. I'm so tired now. How did that happen? I wasn't that tired before. Right, also we might turn off the dark mode. So remember me, apparently. So I would like to just try stuff. We have so much new things to try from the lists I got the other day. So the question is, should I look at the room and the things, or should we just look generally, right? So generally means doing 80/80 now, because that page was like nothing, right? So right, is it this way? I think so. So I'm going to look at my notes, because then I will know. So let's actually do a new one so we don't all of the 2 Go Busters. Never did that before. Maybe I should have my box notes separate so they're not searched. 3. So I should have looked instead in just folders. Oh, no. Here it is. So I should have looked in my web exploration fuzzing GoBuster file. So we also have the help, which is also broken by the formatting. Didn't I have an example here with a port? Well, let's go up again then. So I did actually get the start here and things first. Start here network and web, have both of them. This is the one that we had up in the history. Yeah. So I'm using colon here, and it works. So it's probably just because it's 80/80. So I guess we will do this instead. Although I'm not sure. Oh. Is it starting? No. Oh, too much windows. Just trying these because I'm too tired to think. No, it says HTTP server gave HTTP a response to HTTPS client, so it's supposed to be HTTP. Server returns status code of the machine, the provided option not existing URLs. So I'm thinking, how much do I want to do now? Should we just we could do this first just to make sure, like, right? But I will still have to change it. But I did this for the last ones. Oh my, of course. I didn't even put the THM there. Yeah. Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't work. Anyway, let's just do something. But I think I'm too tired, to be honest.